Do you worry when you see, as a holy man, do you worry when you read newspapers like yesterday or today about a Libyan situation?
I do worry, but I know that these have been going on for ages, and it will go on, and improvements will come, so I don't worry too much.
Yes.
If you study Will Durant's book, that famous American historian,
Will Durant, yes.
Volume, Will Durant,
yes.
Story of Civilization, he has written an 11th volume known as Lessons of History, about 99 pages. Very interesting to study. People commit the same blunders again and again. Very few people learn. But sometimes great movements come, great developments come, then peace and harmony come also in society. Depends upon great teachers, great thinkers, great leaders. Some such period is going on now, though these things are going on around, but there are also positive forces working to create harmony and peace in the world.
Yes.
So in the newspapers you get things very frightening, but down below beautiful ideas are growing, bringing humanity closer and closer together, what was 50 years ago and what it is now. Today we have a mankind awareness which was not there. Racial, national, sectarian. Today you have a mankind awareness.
Well, it used to be called, it's been called the global village, hasn't it? Do you thank television for the fact that we have a mankind awareness, that people in all parts of the globe have this awareness now?
Some part of television does it, the other part cancels it also.
Cancels it, does it? Yes, I didn't expect you to endorse television totally, but I thought that it can be a wonderful medium.
Tremendous instrument it can be to bring peace, to bring harmony, to develop human relations. Television can be a tremendous instrument that way, and what you do, this particular part seems to be that.
Seems to be that?
Yeah.
I thought you said dead.
That positive side.
All right, well, thank you. We hope it is. You would know better than I that in fact so much of man's conflict down through the ages has been based on religion, not on peace, but religious.
Quite so, yeah.
How do you explain that?
Because religion itself is beyond all these conflicts. It is meant for peace and love and harmony. When it is influenced by socio-political forces and it succumbs to it, then it becomes narrow, parochial, tribal, leading to conflict, intolerance, violence and war. Even suppressing the spirit of science also. Religion does it. That's called the ethnical dimension of religion. I give two dimensions of religion.
Yes.
The ethnical dimension, the scientific dimension. The ethnical dimension is religion in which you are born. You have no say in the matter. You are just born in a particular family.
A Catholic or a Jew.
Christian, Hindu, Jew, anything.
Yes.
But the scientific dimension is when you seek it. Without seeking, there is no science. So when you seek to be religious, that means you become spiritual.
But you're not talking about someone who changes their religion necessarily, but it's someone who decides they will try to be a good Catholic or a good Jew or a good Hindu.
Beautiful. That would be a beautiful idea, provided it doesn't end up in being merely Catholic. He must be able to rise beyond that particular limitation. There you have the global concept of religion, a universal concept of religion. Science will take us in that direction. For example, science is universal. Though it was discovered in England or Germany or in America and Australia, science itself is universal. Similarly, spiritual truths are universal.
Yes.
So I may begin with a particular group or a particular sect, but I reach out to the universal. That is the scientific dimension of religion, which comes from seeking. You don't get it merely by being born in a particular tradition. There is such a scientific dimension of religion. People may not know. In the Western tradition there has been conflict. Church and state, church and church, church and religion, conflict. Not so in the Indian tradition. 5,000 years of history, great intellectuals who developed religion. They found only harmony between physical science and religion, and between religion and religion.
Yes, but within the Indian society on that subcontinent, you have been as violent as any peoples in the world.
Just now it is going on, because there is not that Indian touch yet. See, there is a
But
wisdom
by
of
just
India.
now you mean the last 50 years or so? the last-
Not even the last 150 years also, it is going on. It has been for thousands of years absolutely peaceful religious relations. 3,000 years peaceful relations. The states, the empires, and the sages all taught harmony. Right, take for example 3rd century BC, just after Buddha. Buddha came 6th century. One of the greatest emperors of India was Ashoka, the Mauryan emperor, 3rd century BC. He wrote inscriptions on rocks and pillars that in religion, harmony, not concord, is the right way.